Fantastic Friday here on News.93 FM. Yeah, well, go on, Kimmie.
Yes, welcome back. We're still in Talk the Ting with Kim here on News.93 FM, here on Funtastic Fridays. And before the break, we started talking about some essentials because our topic today is 10 things you need to survive a hurricane. So tip number 1 was water. Probably the most essential thing on your list. And then tip number 2 was non-perishable food. So this was like the tin food, the crackers, the bread, not all of the bread, but the bread. You have rice, flour, we hear cup noodle soup, we hear, you can even buy the little instant porridge them something that you don't need for store that in the basically anything that can survive outside of the fridge.
Yeah.
That's really what non-perishable is. Anything that needs to stay in a fridge to survive, and you left it out, it gone bad, or it's spoiled, not the perfect thing to buy during a hurricane. Especially like ice cream, because people are like,
a week.
People tell me, say them buy ice cream. I say, yeah, that's nice to have now, but if you like the gone long time, so you have to order and eat it because you waste your money.
And then your money not well, because if you have to eat off all right, it's not gonna nice.
Exactly, because if you rush and eat it, and you can't put it back in the fridge. So was that really an essential purchase? Maybe not.
Maybe I look a small package container for
you. Yeah, just
happy treat
for your mental health, of dealing with this. But Joanna said, I definitely need to buy a radio. Yes, Joanna, that's one of the things that I realized too. She said even though the light was on, but if it went, I wouldn't be able to hear what's going on. So that's essential as well, because I was tuning into people's status, I was tuning into social media, but if none of that, if I had no light and no internet, then what would I have done? I would have basically been there in darkness, literally, right? So that's something as well. But we're going to go to tip number 3, the third thing that we think you need to have to survive a hurricane. And it's a flashlight and batteries. So it's a combo. You can't have one without the other. You have to have flashlight, and if you have battery. If you have flashlight, we can recharge without a plug, because some people buy the rechargeable flashlight. So it's like,
some people go buy the rechargeable batteries.
And they can't recharge nothing.
Exactly.
So you need one of them flashlight that we can use either battery or a charge. Because we not say you can't charge the first time,
Exactly.
But let's say they afford it. No people right now would even know when they might get light. They would have done well with a regular flashlight with a battery. Understand?
And get multiple, because guess why? When the first set, then you're going to need an Xbox. So get some extra batteries as well.
So I love that you mentioned that. So I prolong the power outage, like some of us are going through right now, no problem. You have flashlights and extra batteries in your preparedness kit. Consider having at least 2 sets of batteries for each flashlight in your home. So as Lionel just said, not even one pack, have at least 2 sets for each. So if you have 6 flashlights, ensure you have the double A where you need for one, the the C, whatever, the D battery, whatever type you need for it, have at least 2 sets of each battery type, right? And that will help to fix that. The next thing that we have on the list of essentials is a multi-tool or Swiss Army knife. So them little, I want to say like key ring with a holy part. You always see in the movie that the man always have a little gadget thing.
You have nail file in there, you have a nail clip,
you have a corkscrew, you have
corkscrew.
One of them multi-tool there.
Scissors on it too,
It's very good. Or a Swiss Army knife. So a multi-tool can be a lifesaver for everything from cutting open packages to making minor repairs around the house, right? It's very essential. And on top of this, we can include duct tape and Gorilla or Crazy Glue, as these can assist in quick fixes. So if you can patch up something quick and fast, you have your Crazy Glue, you have your Super Glue, you have your Gorilla Glue, but then you also have duct tape, because sometimes the duct tape is Old Faithful. Exactly, Old Faithful. You have to tape up some cloth by the window because the window leak.
The duct tape can also help to seal like even alcohol.
Exactly.
Usually helps.
So we're just saying, if you're going to put together your kit, make sure you drop a duct tape in there, drop a glue in there. You never know, right? And then tip number 5, first aid kit. This is essential, guys. So injuries can add unexpected challenges in turbulent times. Equip your emergency kit with a comprehensive first aid kit. So your kits should have, and I don't have one, so no mean if I get one. Your kits should have bandages, antiseptic, pain reliever, and any specific medication that family members may need. You can also include probably like an antihistamine in this, because you could have allergic reaction to something.
Well,
you can get sick, drop in some flu, some multi-symptom something. These things help, because yesterday I think my brother was by me and him head there hurt him. It wasn't necessarily related to the hurricane, but I had it there,
And you're gonna need the good old rubbing alcohol.
And some tea. We not left out tea, no. Have your tea put on too, because it's technically medication, right?
Help with bone gas,
Exactly. So any specific medication that family members need as well is essential. So many prescriptions can be ordered as a 3-month supply, which will give you extra reserves in the event that there is an emergency that interrupts the supply chain. So if you know you have a daily medication that you need to take, and a hurricane coming up, you might think 3 months is excessive, but it could be so drastic that the supply chain is affected. Them can't get no more of that to Jamaica. What are you going to do? Right? So if you can top up for that 3 months, 2 months, because we know some of these medicines, they're expensive and all, so we're not going to say everybody need to do this, but try to plan ahead, even if it's a week more, 2 weeks more than you need, because distribution usually is affected when countries are severely affected. You understand? Because most people not gonna send them ship and all them something that to somewhere that is under, under duress. So we want to ensure that we plan ahead. So ensure you get those medications. Stock up on it. Number six, cell phone and charger. This drop way down the list. Not that it's less important, but it's not. I wouldn't put it as a life.
Can survive without it.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's very good to have.
But it's very good to have. And I love that you touch on that, because keeping in touch with emergency management services and loved ones is crucial. Ensure your cell phone has portable chargers and a hand crank charger. One of them old one days. Now, even, as I'm saying, guys, we can't have everything rechargeable. You need to have some backup for the backup. You need a backup plan for the backup plan. Definitely. So you need a plan A, B, C,
You need a
D.
power bank for the power bank.
Exactly. So if guess what, if 6 days you don't have light and all the power bank them done and you couldn't get forgotten, nowhere we have light, you're gonna get the hand crank power bank them, where you can get something working.
Probably one of them connected to the manual bicycle where you pedal and
you understand?
Generate electricity.
And then all of a sudden you have somebody. You see, it work out. Right? But you have to plan ahead. So a battery powered weather radio as well can be very useful for updates. So as Joanna says, she realized she need a radio. I realized I don't have one either. So I've been looking up things on Amazon. Amazon have done multi-purpose one. Is a radio, a power bank, a flashlight, all of that in a one. That's what I'm looking up right now.
I think some places were showing off theirs online. There's one that has even a fan on it at the top.
Exactly.
And man said, listen to me, it's a run through the night, Well,
and some of them aren't expensive. Some are, but some aren't. So you can find.
Yeah, some of them reasonable.
So I just said go on to Amazon, type in emergency flashlights, and that's what I started doing first. And it started showing me a variety, and then I started getting the multi-purpose one. Them, so the one that can charge laptop and device and all of that, just in case, right?
And you still want to have a separate device as well to power. If that's your power bank, get an extra power bank, because guess what? If you use that run light, fan, water, radio, what when that power bank
they done, you need a backup one.
Your radio gone, your light gone, your fan gone. You get what I'm saying? So all those all-in-one devices, ensure you have a backup.
And even one of the things that benefited me, because I didn't have a flashlight, as I told you. I have the phone, but me not try to use the phone flashlight because me I try to spare my battery.
Exactly.
So one of my brothers, he came and dropped off a power bank to me, an additional one, a nice size one, and he dropped off 2 bulbs that were chargeable.
Right.
So the Wednesday night, there were banana light, guys. That was my it felt like I had light, because it was one of them that you can hang up on somewhere. So look a curtain around them, and that's I hung them.
Okay.
I just hung it there and pressed the button, and it was on. And because I charged it fully, it was good. I locked it off eventually because I didn't want to use it up. I don't know how much days make I go without light.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying though, I know I did it to my cart, and I videoed it and showed somebody, and they're like, "Yo, we need to find some of that."
I have a couple of the ones the circular ones. That you press down.
You can
Don't use regular batteries, so you just keep your extra batteries on hand. And I have a wand that kind of looks like the roof light. And that now. you actually have to charge that. So that goes on to the power bank when it's failing. But
and that's,
it usually lasts long because you don't keep it on forever.
That is it.
You use it for what you need it for, then you lock it off.
The one that my mom has some that I say I'm going to look at too as well. Hers is, it looks like a one. It stick onto the wall.
Yeah, it's magnetic.
And when you pass, that's when it turn on.
Yeah, but
so you don't even stay on
sometimes
unless
you don't want to use that feature because it uses
you
a bit
can
of
leave
power.
it. Yeah,
right. But if it's a place where you know you're
in the space,
you're not gonna reach it easily, or it's very dark and you needed to use that sensor, fine. But if not, turn off the sensor, use the regular on and off mode, save some power.
Exactly. So that's something. So the cell phone charge and all these smart devices, guys, there's a lot of things being invented. Use them to your advantage, right? So number 7, the 7th thing on our list of things to survive a hurricane: personal hygiene items.
Okay.
Yes, me know no phone. I say,
You need personal hygiene.
That's essential. Yes, it is essential.
Yeah.
Personal hygiene items. So items such as roll-on, wet wipes,
soda. Soap.
Baking soda, soap, hand sanitizer, menstrual health products, ladies, especially that.
Men's health products, men.
Toothbrush, toothpaste, toilet paper, and any additional elements that you regularly use.
Call them toiletries.
Yes.
Those.
So these items may not seem important, but guess what? So when you run out of them, you start realizing
life is not the same.
How important they are, right? So, and these items can also offer a touch of comfort and normalcy during the storm. Yeah, man, you smell good because enough of we probably couldn't be a kind of water in a day, but you can smell decent.
You look nice. You
can clean your teeth and them something there. And especially if you have to relocate to a shelter, you need to have them something.
You need to have your own items.
So you can live. Because you're going to say, I have those things at home. No, have a bag ready in the event you had to leave. And you have all them toiletries here in the bag. So when you go to the shelter, you know, sponge for nobody, you know.
These
use
are called
things.
personal care items.
Yes.
Because usually these are items you're not going to want to share
to
for
share with anybody.
Reasons. Yeah. So you got to have your own, yeah?
So that is essential. So that's tip number 7. Tip number 8.
Lock your gate.
Important documentation.
Documents, put them up,
Yes. So identity proof documentation, insurance paper, bank details, your contract them, birth certificate, your visa, certificate, your vaccination card, your degree, all of them something there is considered essential because you need to use it. I thought about that when I saw this. I said, well, we just need to go one spot go on the mommy mattress.
Let's put it in our bag properly,
and put it right back there because you don't want to lose it.
True.
Right?
They know it later.
But as you said, keep them in a waterproof pouch, as you never know when you will need them. And in the midst of something going awry, your roof blowing off or something, you know, after I run around, I look for your passport, I look for this, I look for your TRN. No.
And you can be saying like, oh my gosh, these things that can be replaced. But the process sometimes can be painstaking.
Exactly.
And trust me, if you can save yourself time and money during a hurricane season or after a hurricane, that's going to be one of the best ways to do it.
As you want to say, if you not save nothing, have your bag with all of that.
All right.
Yeah, man, it's save it. Guys, we know sometimes replacing these things take time.
Yeah.
And yes, we're not going to give up life for it. So we're not saying put yourself in a dangerous position. But what we're saying is prepare. Prepare, and as Yona said, she slept with her bag right beside her bed. So she was prepared. So in the event she had to move, she could have just grab her bag and go. We don't want to look around for birth certificate and say, hold on, when did put that again? Yeah, where's my passport? I see that from about how much months now? No, you put it all in one place because anything can happen.
Till the roof start. Oh my gosh, roof leak. Let me go and try and find my passport.
Exactly. And when you're in panic mode, we're not usually logical. So we not think about everything. And afterwards, we say, I should have did do this. And I should have did do that. So no, we don't want that. Right? So keep the important documentation protected. Keep it in a waterproof pouch. Keep it somewhere preferably off the ground because some people have like files and stuff. Especially like in offices and stuff. They just put them up on the cabinet them or the desk them or whatever because flooding can happen. And these boxes, once water touch them, everything wet up. right? So you can move them. So that's what we had to do in our office. We put them on top of tables and desks and on top of the cupboard them and all of that. And we're good.
So you give yourself a higher chance. Yeah?
Exactly. Now, tip number 9. And I count this as a very, very, very essential one. You need to have games and other activities.
Entertainment, so you don't go crazy.
Exactly. So it's every parent's nightmare, and I don't think it's only parents, but think people, because we get bored,
of course.
Right? So all our nightmare to have nothing to keep us occupied, right?
I have a friend in the Kim that called me on Thursday to say, why? Where is this? Where's open today? Because I couldn't go outside last night. I know we're never open. I'm like, last night was the storm. You couldn't go outside if you wanted to. like that's what stopped her.
Right, that's a whole lot.
I'm like, she said, boy, I'm just the board at the house, man. I couldn't go out. I'm like, because of the storm. But today, yes, you can check out some places. Hey, people see, hey, when boredom take you, you never think right.
You wanna say thanks for reminding me that I am single, Kim.
Boy.
Listen, it's not about whether we're single or we're not. It is about, you can be with your partner and still be just as bored. Both on the board together and a tear out in the ear.
I understand, because you know the car. You're supposed to entertain me. What do I look like an entertainment?
And you get the same joke them from 6 hours now.
Yeah.
I say, can't give me a new joke now.
Did I tell you the story about me and the chicken?
Exactly.
Like every 5 minutes.
I know I never told you about the day I trip and cut up my knee. It's that dig up some story where you never even think to tell each other yet.
Yeah.
So we're still saying entertainment is still important.
Don't worry yourself. If you're single, there are card games like solitaire.
Solitaire, literally. No,
like
solitaire is for the solitary. Right?
Exactly. So there are activities you can use to entertain yourself. I know we're not plan for, but may have games from my phone. Save your phone
that
battery.
as well.
Yeah.
Listen, all if you're going to use the card pack eventually and start build tower.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing.
Yeah. Or you do the domino thing with the card.
Domino, yes. Let us find a way. We used to build tower, host, everything with domino out of boredom.
Fun, man.
So
a long remembrance with yourself. You must win.
Guys, me know I load up myself, but the amount of game me play with myself. Right? I played Uno with myself and just
it's a vibe.
I am a vibe.
And one time I actually tried playing like a chair card with 2 persons, but I me when I play.
And then you wanna play?
But I find I always have a prejudice to have one hand, like
no, the hand was easier. The hand was easier. God no. Right?
But trust me, it's a vibe. Just enjoy yourself. Cause trust me, you're gonna need the entertainment.
Exactly.
For those who love to read book, you're like, oh my gosh, why are they playing games? Read a book.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
can do that, but guess what? When it's dark, you can barely read. And you strain your eye for read the book. So you need some games sometime, right?
Get some elastic band, boom on the wall, and them something there. Old school for you.
Exactly.
Chinese skip.
So no power means no TV, no video game, no use of electronic devices.
Yeah.
So invest in some games that the whole family can play. It's very instrumental to surviving a hurricane. This can include card packs, dominoes, Uno, Scrabble,
Ludo,
Snakes on Ladders, Ludo, Monopoly, etc. Just find games. You don't even need games. You can actually create your own. You can do a tic-tac-toe.
And number 3 stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Exactly. They can start playing charades.
Yeah.
Cause we've done that. I remember when Ivan was here, we played charades and we start give each other clue and then we start tell black man, white man, China man joke. You just find things to do. And these items, as we said, will make the going a little less tough.
Yeah, make time flow smooth.
And you can also have pen and pencil and paper because you can draw. You can play. I was about to say we did that. ABC, fast or slow. That's an essential one. And one I've seen more people doing. I saw it actually in Hurricane Barrel, puzzles.
Yeah.
People bought puzzles and put on.
Puzzles, coloring book
Especially
puzzles.
the single person, they just bought a big puzzle and sat down trying to figure it out.
Or a big puzzle book as well, because you have different one.
Yes, you have Sudoku, you have find a word, you have crossword.
Through the maze.
So find games.
Yeah, big up to Unbeatable Champion in the building as well.
As you wanna say, Ivan, we played Chinese skip. Good old Ivan. Yeah, man, we play a whole heap of game. I think we were the loudest host because 5 feet in the house and we were playing all kind of game. Beer laughter.
Perfect time to have a games night. People.
Right. Unbeatable Champion said, hello, Lionel. Hello, Kim. Big up yourself. Unbeatable.
Welcome back to Jamaica. Look like a hurricane burial back, Welcome back.
Exactly. So we're going to reiterate before I give you the final tip, the 9 tips so far that we've shared regarding the things you need to survive a hurricane. Tip number 1, water. Make sure you're stocked up on at least 3-day supply, 1 gallon per person per day in your household.
All right.
2, non-perishable food. So
perish.
as we said, the tin food, the rice, the flour, anything that don't need to go in the fridge. As you want to say, cup soup can drop in the mix. Those things are non-perishable, right? And as we said, try avoid the salty snack them. Because the salty snack them are going to make you want to drink more water. And you don't have limited water.
Yeah.
So we know we like the chips. I love chips. But try to stay away from that.
Yeah, chip away from them.
Chip away from the chips during the hurricane, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not like you said, got it.
Actually.
Don't chip away from the chips. Avoid it.
I was trying to say keep away, but I said chip away.
Right? And then flashlights and batteries. As we say, have at least 2 sets of battery for each flashlight that you have.
And battery too. If you have the lantern, then we work with battery, Yeah, you can work with
and we want the rechargeable and the battery operated one them. Because guess what? Sometimes you just can't recharge.
True.
If you go Old Faithful and go to the battery them.
Yeah.
Right? Then we want a multi-tool or a Swiss Army knife because this can help you from opening packages to doing minor repairs around the house.
Screw together
and we did say make sure and we did say make sure you include duct tape, crazy glue, super glue,
essentials.
Them something that can make you patch little hole in the window and then something there. You just fix it quick and fast. Patex you can drop the tea in. Them something there, right? Then you want a first aid kit because injuries can make a hurricane worse.
Yeah, and
right?
You want to be able to take care of
you might buck your toe or cut your knee or something, and then you can take care of yourself because you don't want to lift the house for a cut knee.
Yeah,
right?
And you don't want whatever happens, you get infected. Yeah,
exactly. So you want to ensure you have like bandages, antiseptic, multi-symptom, some antihistamine, some painkillers, all of those, and medication. So if you're on medication, stock up.
Ensure you have your supply.
Because usually a hurricane can cause disruption in the supply chain. So you hear say the supplier can't get none for next month. What you could do? Stock up.
Me just need 2 because done by Thursday.
You need to stock up.
And when it done now, try to get more, you can't get more.
Exactly. Yeah. And then cell phone and charger, as we said, make sure you have this. It's not absolutely essential, but it's good to keep up to date with emergency services and family, right? And make sure that you have your portable chargers and even the old school hand crank charger. Then we say personal hygiene items such as wet wipe, hand sanitizer, menstrual health product, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, toilet tissue, all them something there, right? Because as them say, it may not seem essential, but you see when they run out of it, then you realize just how much you need it. And we did say earlier some disposables, so you don't have to keep on a wash plate, right? So make sure you have those stocked up as well. Then we say make sure you keep the important documents together in a waterproof pouch.
Keep them together.
Right? That is very important. Keep them in one place. Don't wait till something happen, then you start look for them, put them in one place. As Joanna said, she had it at her bedside, and she said if something needs to go, she's ready. And then number 9, we said games and other activities. So get some card packs, some dominoes, some Monopoly, some, I would say pen, paper. You don't need all them fancy game there. You can just find some game, right? Some ABC fast or slow, some tic-tac-toe. You draw stick man, who draw the better stick man.
You draw your own snake and ladder.
You understand? We draw our foot size like we're in a foreign just because, So those are things that you can do. And tip number 10. Ensure you have cash. Yes.
Fresh cash.
In the aftermath of a hurricane, banks might not be open and ATMs may be down as well. Kind of buying on a light and internet down and
electronic system may be down.
Exactly.
Work.
Nothing. So not everyone might accept cards during an emergency, and or the swipe machines may be down due to lack of electricity or internet or all of that. So it's always important to have some cash on you. And a final bonus tip / honorable mention.
Brata.
If you own a car,
gas it up.
Please ensure that you have a full tank of gas or extra gas available in the event of an emergency, because this might just save your life.
I kind of did get tricked on that one because cash, I never have enough cash. I end up having to use my cash buy some
No,
of the
man,
essential
always have
items.
cash.
And then the second one now, the gas now. Come here, I say the gas station and they start pack up.
Yeah.
And then I say, me they have like a half tank. So I say, you know what? I don't really think I go so far. But, you know, yeah, next time it's good though to have more.
And as you wanna say, yes, shop always open for some reason all through the night. So you need to have cash. And Unbeatable say, yes, gas in the tank, first aid kit. And you know, they say them have some solar power thing I'm investing. One can power the fridge for at least 3 days. Guys, start doing your research because they have lots of things for instances like these, right? So we tried our best to give you some guidance, but bear in mind, we're not saying only have 10 things.
These are not the only
we're
things. We're
saying these are essential things.
These are usually
but
the top
belong
10.
to it.
There are more out there.
And
so
as I said, Beryl show us a lot of the weaknesses in our plan. So now that we're wiser, because Beryl show us where we fall short, we could plan for better. To be better throughout the season, because as I said, hurricane season goes up until November.
Yeah, so we got little time.
So we have some months in it, guys. So better you prepared than you're unprepared. All right?
There you go.
And that's it for Talk the Ting with Kim.
Yes, I want to say big up to Kimmie. Kim, thank you very much for those 10 things that we would need to survive a hurricane. And trust me, people, as I said, first thing first, if you're probably low on funds now, as soon as I get some funds, try and get these items together.
Matter. But not buy everything one time, you know.
Wait until them say hurricane and come again, because one, usually the prices go higher them time.
Yes.
Two, usually the lines them longer them time. So it's harder to get. And three, you know, I reach there when them sold out. So get them early. Yeah.
You know, for buy them all at once. Because I said I added a couple of things to cart, but I'm not shopping. I'm not going to cash out the whole cart. I'm going to buy them all. Like the flashlight is essential and then work my way from there. All right?
There you go.
So have a good one, guys. Be safe. The weekend going to be a rainy one. So please prepare for that. And we'll see you next week.
See you next Friday,
all
people.
Being well.
Be sure to stay tuned to our Instagram and YouTube channels. We'll be doing some giveaways there as well. Digicel users, here you go. 10 seconds. *121 star. Digicel credit coming at you. 540-578-427-1104. Number sign send. Tell us if you got that credit. Send a message to WhatsApp 876-792-3530, or can message us on our Instagram page. Have a fantastic weekend.
Be safe.
We're out. We say we gone, we gonna, we out, so we gone, we gonna, we out, gone, we gonna, we out. We say we gonna, we out.